Understanding Sigma females can be quite a challenge. Their complex and enigmatic nature often leaves people puzzled. These women march to the beat of their own drum, which can sometimes come off as, well, creepy. But what exactly makes them so hard to figure out? Sigma females. The term may sound like something out of a science fiction novel, but it's a concept that's been gaining traction in recent years. These are women who march to the beat of their own drum, who find strength in solitude, and who don't conform to societal norms. They are introverted, self-reliant individuals who are often misunderstood due to their unique characteristics. To understand Sigma females, you first need to let go of conventional wisdom about what a typical woman should be. Sigma females defy these stereotypes. They are not the life of the party like alpha females, nor are they the submissive beta ones. They are in a category all their own. They are the lone wolves who prefer their own company over that of others, and they are perfectly content with it. One of the key characteristics of Sigma females is their self-reliance. They are self-sufficient, and they don't rely on anyone else for their happiness or success. This independence can sometimes be misinterpreted as aloofness or arrogance, but it's simply a manifestation of their self-contained nature. Another defining feature of Sigma females is their non-conformity. They don't feel the need to fit in or follow societal expectations. They make their own rules, and they live by them. They value their freedom and autonomy above all else, and they are not afraid to go against the grain if it means staying true to themselves. Sigma females are often misunderstood because they don't fit neatly into any of the boxes society has created for women. Their introverted nature, combined with their fierce independence and non-conformity, can make them seem enigmatic and even intimidating. But once you understand them, you'll see that they are simply women who choose to live life on their own terms. Intrigued yet? Let's delve deeper into the world of Sigma females. What makes a Sigma female stand out from the crowd? What are those unique traits that make her so intriguing? Well, let's delve into it. The first characteristic that sets Sigma females apart is their independence. These women don't simply follow the crowd, they carve their own path and make their own rules. They're not followers, but they're not necessarily leaders either. They're lone wolves, preferring to rely on themselves rather than depending on others. They value their freedom and individuality, often choosing to walk alone rather than in a pack. This leads us to the second characteristic, self-reliance. Sigma females are the epitome of self-sufficiency. They don't need anyone to validate them or their choices. They are confident in their abilities and trust their judgment. They find strength in their solitude and draw power from their independence. They are the masters of their own fate, taking charge of their life with determination and sheer will. Introversion is another key trait of Sigma females. Don't confuse this with shyness, though. Sigma women are not necessarily shy, they simply prefer their own company over that of others. They find solace in their solitude, often choosing to spend time alone to recharge and reflect. They are introspective, often lost in their thoughts, exploring the depths of their minds. They are comfortable in their silence and find peace in their quiet moments. Finally, Sigma females are nonconformists. They don't abide by societal norms and expectations. They don't feel the need to fit into a box or follow the crowd. They value their uniqueness and embrace their individuality. They are not afraid to be different, to stand out, to go against the grain. They are the rebels, the rule breakers, the ones who dare to be different. These traits manifest in various ways in their behavior and lifestyle. Sigma females are often seen as mysterious and elusive, their quiet demeanor and aloof nature adding to their enigmatic persona. They are often misunderstood, their independence and introversion mistaken for aloofness or arrogance. But beneath that quiet exterior lies a world of depth and complexity, a mind teeming with thoughts and ideas, a spirit that refuses to be tamed. Sigma females are not swayed by societal pressure or public opinion. They march to the beat of their own drum, living life on their own terms. They don't seek approval or validation from others. They are content with who they are and where they are in life. They are not driven by ego or materialistic desires. They seek meaning and purpose, not fame or fortune. These traits make Sigma females a fascinating study, don't they? But what are some of the creepier things they do? Let's find out. Ever noticed how Sigma females can make you feel like they're reading your mind? Here's why. First off, let's get one thing straight. Sigma females aren't psychic. They don't have a crystal ball tucked away in their bag. But they do have a knack for understanding people and situations that can seem downright eerie. This isn't magic or mind reading, it's a result of their incredible ability to observe and analyze. Sigma females are the observers of the world. They sit back, watch, and absorb information like a sponge. They notice details that others might overlook, picking up on subtle cues in body language, tone of voice, and patterns of behavior. They're natural detectives, piecing together these clues to form a comprehensive picture of what's going on around them. This ability to read people and situations is not something they do consciously. It's just a part of who they are. It's like they have a sixth sense, a radar that's always scanning the environment and picking up on signals that others might miss. They're not trying to invade your privacy or get inside your head, they're just incredibly perceptive. Now, this might sound a little creepy, and it can certainly feel that way if you're not used to it. But remember, Sigma females aren't doing this to manipulate or control. They're doing it because they want to understand. They want to know what makes people tick, what drives them, what scares them, what makes them happy. They want to understand the world around them in all its complex, messy glory. So, next time a Sigma female seems to know exactly what you're thinking, don't be alarmed. She's not reading your mind, she's just really good at reading you. Reading minds may sound like a superpower, but for Sigma females it's just another day in the life. Ever felt like a Sigma female knows more about you than you've shared? Here's how. When you're in the presence of a Sigma female, you might sometimes get the uncanny impression that she knows more about you than you've confided. Well, there's a reason for that, and it's not because she's psychic or has been snooping around in your personal affairs, it's actually due to their second creepy ability: subtle information gathering. Sigma females are often quiet and observant, preferring to sit back and watch the world around them rather than actively participate in the conversation. This might seem like a passive trait, but it's anything but. While they're sitting there, seemingly lost in their own thoughts, they're actually absorbing a wealth of information from their surroundings. This isn't just about overhearing conversations or picking up on gossip. It's about observing body language, picking up on subtle changes in tone, and noticing patterns in behavior. They're able to piece together a surprisingly accurate picture of what's going on, often without the people around them realizing how much they've revealed. But here's the really creepy part. Not only do they gather this information, but they also store it away for future use. They might not act on it immediately, but rest assured, if it's important, they will remember it. This is why they often seem to know exactly what to say at the right moment, or have a knack for bringing up topics that resonate with you on a deeply personal level. You see, their quiet nature isn't just a personality trait, it's a tool they use to understand the world around them better. And while it can sometimes feel a little unsettling, it's important to remember that this isn't about manipulation or deceit, it's just how they navigate through life, using observation and intuition as their guide. So, the next time you're chatting with a Sigma female and you get that eerie feeling that she knows more about you than she should, remember this: it's not just you. It's her ability to gather information subtly, without you even realizing. It's almost like they have a secret information gathering system, isn't it? Ever wondered why Sigma females seem to disappear without a trace? Let's unravel this mystery. Sigma females are known for their enigmatic nature, and one of the most perplexing behaviors they exhibit is their tendency to disappear or ghost people. Ghosting is a term used when someone suddenly cuts off all communication with another without any explanation. This might seem strange, even creepy to those on the receiving end. But for Sigma females, it's often a necessary retreat. Sigma females are introverted and value their privacy and solitude above all else. They tend to keep a small circle of friends and prefer quality over quantity in their relationships. This means they often need time alone to recharge their batteries and reflect on their experiences. And sometimes this need for solitude leads them to retreat from social interactions entirely. But why do they do this without any explanation? Well, Sigma females are independent thinkers. They don't feel the need to explain their actions to others. They believe that their time and space are their own, and they have the right to use them as they see fit. This might seem harsh to some, but for Sigma females, it's simply a way of maintaining their autonomy and independence. It's also worth noting that Sigma females are highly sensitive to their environment. They are keenly aware of the energy of the people around them. If they sense negativity or toxicity, they won't hesitate to distance themselves from it. They value their peace of mind above all else, and they won't let anything or anyone disrupt it. So, the next time a Sigma female in your life disappears without a trace, don't take it personally. She's not trying to hurt or offend you. She's simply taking some time to recharge her batteries, to reflect, and to protect her peace of mind. Remember, everyone has their own way of coping with the world, and for Sigma females, ghosting is often their chosen method. Ghosting may seem rude to some, but for Sigma females, it's a necessary retreat. Ever been startled by a Sigma female's unexpected insight? Here's why it happens. You see, the fourth creepy thing that Sigma females often do is their uncanny ability to offer deep insights and perspectives. It's as though they have this magical crystal ball that they peer into, and voila, they just know things. But it's not magic, really. It's all about their analytical and introspective nature. Sigma females, being the introverted loners that they are, spend a significant amount of time in their own heads. They are constantly observing, analyzing, and reflecting. This introspective nature allows them to dive deep into the sea of thoughts and ideas, and what they bring out to the surface can be quite startling. Let's say, for instance, you're having a casual conversation with a Sigma female about a book you're reading or a movie you've watched. Suddenly, she comes up with an interpretation or viewpoint that you hadn't even considered. It's as if she's read between the lines, picked up on nuances that you've missed, or seen through the facades that others can't. It can be quite a jolt, can't it? It's like she's read your thoughts, or maybe even the author's or director's thoughts before they had a chance to fully form. This ability of Sigma females to offer deep insights and perspectives isn't limited to books or movies. It extends to people and situations as well. They can often see the underlying motives, hidden agendas, or unspoken feelings that others miss. This ability to read between the lines can make their insights seem almost psychic. But remember, it's not psychic abilities or mind reading, it's not even magic. It's just the result of a highly analytical and introspective mind at work. It's the result of a mind that's constantly observing, analyzing, and reflecting. It's the result of a mind that's unafraid to dive deep and explore the unknown. Their insights may be startling, but they're usually spot on, aren't they? It's not always comfortable to have someone see through you or the situation at hand, but the clarity they bring can be invaluable. So, the next time a Sigma female offers an unexpected insight, don't be creeped out. Instead, consider it a gift of clarity from an analytical and introspective mind. So, how do you interact with a Sigma female without getting creeped out? Let's explore some strategies. Firstly, it's crucial to respect a Sigma female's privacy. These individuals tend to be introverted and value their personal space immensely. They typically prefer to work independently and often have their best thoughts when they're alone. Therefore, if a Sigma female seems distant or aloof, don't take it personally. It's not about you, it's just their way of processing and understanding the world around them. So give them the space they need, and they're more likely to engage in meaningful and sincere conversations when they're ready. Next, understand their need for solitude. Sigma females are self-sufficient and often prefer their own company to that of others. They cherish their alone time because it allows them to recharge and reflect. This doesn't mean they don't value relationships, they just need a balance between social interaction and personal time. Rather than seeing this as an oddity, consider it a strength. Their ability to enjoy their own company means they're less likely to be swayed by peer pressure or societal expectations, giving them a unique perspective on life. Thirdly, appreciate their unique insights. Sigma females have a knack for seeing things from an unconventional perspective. They're analytical, insightful, and often come up with solutions that others might overlook. They're not afraid to challenge the status quo and can bring fresh, innovative ideas to the table. So, when a Sigma female shares her thoughts, listen carefully. You might find that her unique viewpoint leads to a breakthrough in your understanding or approach to a particular issue. Additionally, it's important to be patient. Sigma females might not open up immediately, but that doesn't mean they're not interested or engaged. They often need time to process their thoughts before they share them. So don't rush them or pressure them into speaking. Give them the time they need to articulate their ideas, and you're likely to be rewarded with a thoughtful and well-considered response. Lastly, remember that Sigma females, like all of us, are unique individuals with their own strengths, weaknesses, and quirks. Don't fall into the trap of stereotyping or making assumptions based on their Sigma traits. Instead, get to know them as individuals, respect their boundaries, and appreciate their unique contributions. In conclusion, interacting with a Sigma female doesn't have to be a creepy or intimidating experience. By respecting their privacy, understanding their need for solitude, appreciating their insights, and being patient, you can foster a relationship that's both rewarding and enriching. Understanding and respecting Sigma females can lead to a fascinating and enriching interaction. So, are Sigma females creepy or simply misunderstood? That's for you to decide. We've journeyed through the fascinating world of Sigma females, understanding their unique characteristics and the so-called creepy things they do. We've seen how Sigma females march to the beat of their own drums, how they prefer solitude to social gatherings, and how their analytical minds can be both intriguing and intimidating. We've explored their uncanny ability to read people and situations, their preference for one-on-one interactions, and their knack for disappearing when they feel overwhelmed. And let's not forget their predilection for keeping their emotions and thoughts to themselves, making them an enigma to those around them. Interacting with Sigma females may require some adjustment, but it's a journey worth embarking on. They are a testament to the beauty of diversity and human nature. Remember, Sigma females may be enigmatic, but they are also incredibly intriguing. Here's to celebrating their uniqueness. What do you think about Sigma females? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe for more insights into different personality types and check out our next video on the secrets of alpha females. Thanks for watching.